Morning all, it's day 10 and I've just had a lovely encounter. I just set off for the bed and breakfast. I was going to have to go down the hill a bit to retrace my steps because Jane, the kind B&B lady, gave me a lift up the hill, and then this lady, walking little dog, invited me in for coffee because her husband has Parkinson's. So I sat and had a drink with them and a chat, and they're really, really lovely people. And after that, the husband insisted on giving me a lift back down to the pub in Yeoford, which is great because that's where I walked to yesterday. So it meant effectively dropping me off where I stopped the route. So I didn't have to walk an unnecessary 1.5 miles down the hill. So it worked out good in all ways. It's just lovely to meet lovely people like this on the trail. And I'm so glad I said yes to that cup of coffee. Look at that lovely rolling Devon countryside. Pretty. I must say, I have dressed my blisters, but they seem to be biting my butt a bit this morning. Seems to have taken a while to settle down. I think more painkillers and compeed are needed when I get to Crediton. Just coming into Crediton now. I'm gonna find a drink or something. Have a quick stop here. Whew, blisters are still giving me chip today. Just had a cup of coffee. Bit of a sit down. I'm just going to take it really slow. Just leaving Crediton now. I do feel a bit better for the sit down and the coffee I had. A nice little independent coffee shop in the town. But I'm just going to take it nice and slowly today. Not put too many demands on myself because for some reason things are feeling a little bit difficult today. Yesterday was a good day, but today didn't seem so easy somehow. But I suppose there's going to be days like this. Pack doesn't seem to get any lighter. I did manage to pick up some more compeed from the boots, which is good. So all good there. Bye bye Crediton. On towards Thorverton. What a nice little church this is. Can't even remember which village I'm in. It is St Swithin's Church in Shobrooke. Just had a spot of lunch next to a church where there's obviously a bench. But yeah, I need to get moving now. It's going slowly today, I must say. Seems hard work. Always makes me feel a little melancholy walking through a cemetery. And so many people, so many souls. It says on their gravestones when somebody lived, when they died. But there's so much more to them than that. Everybody would have had their own hopes, their own dreams, their own fears, their own little jokes, their own way of greeting their friends. We don't really know what kind of people they were or what happened through their lives. It's just rather sobering to think. The church looks like a castle from here. All you can see is a tower, looking like a turret. Shobrooke's a lovely little village. See, the sign's been tampered with. It no longer says shoot. I'm now approaching a village called Thorverton. Seems to be a bit of a bigger one than the ones I've passed through so far. So I'm going to have a stop here, have a bit of a rest. So I'm feeling quite done in. Oh dear, that's a bit embarrassing. I decided to have a cider in the pub in the village, and Inch's cider, which is really nice by the way, but I chose a pint rather than a half. Perhaps I shouldn't have done, because when I stood up to get my rucksack on, swung it round and knocked everything off the table. So yes, it's a bit embarrassing. Alcohol and me don't really mix that well. I'm real lightweight when it comes to drinks, so should have stuck to a half. Lesson learned. Now I'm on my way to Bickleigh, but my locals just had a chat about directions, and it's hilly. There's a massive hill, so I'll have to be prepared for that. Nice. Beautiful, but brutal. See that line there? That line going up the hill. Well, hill is the operative word, because I'm pretty sure that's where my road is going. Up that massive hill. Lovely. Bring it on. The rolling hills of Devon. And they certainly are rolling. Jeez, this hill just goes on and on. One good thing about a climb like that is the view. Looks quite flat over there. It's not flat where I am. Definitely not. Oh, thought I'd take a shortcut through a bridle way. This is why I'm sticking to the roads. I abandoned the bridle way in the end, came round on the track, and it's a longer way around, so I've learnt from next time. Shortcuts, got to be very, very careful. That's a very grand ruin. That is Bickleigh Castle. I'm competing against a helicopter here. But yeah, Bickleigh Castle. So this is me in Bickleigh in the pub, the Fisherman's Cot. It's a very nice pub, but oh, my feet are sore. Really, really, really sore. The little toes decided to get in on the act as well, so not quite sure what I'm going to do about that yet, but we'll see.